Hey guys, Smackdown here, BDF crew, City 30. Just wanted to say what's up. Also, I got a bunch of members that are asking about this, and it's a pretty simple contest or pretty simple game. Basically, this is one of the special events that Mafia City has. It is a zombie mini game that you play. Essentially, what you have to do is you have to go out, you have to send out a spy to one of these cemeteries. And what that will do is come on out here. Um, I would be sending for, five of my ops right now, hitting multiple ones, which I've shown you guys other videos of. So make sure you watch that just to kind of speed these, because the more you get, the more you'll be able to cash in, and the more mini games you'll be able to play. And as long as you score over 200 points per mini game, you will get a lot of good loot. Teleports, they got a lot of good stuff in there, so make sure you check that every day. Now you have like 7 more days of this, so make sure you play this. But the event will come back. So my spy's going to come back now, or my ops. Um, Basically, they give you this clue number one. Now, clue number ones are the hardest ones. They are the most rare. You get a lot of clue number twos. Usually, ratio is like a 2 to 1. So if you get clue number ones, you're pretty solid. Basically, you're just going to collect them. Now, I usually do it in bulk. I just say read all. Read all. We'll take them all and compile it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into City View. You can't really play this. You have to be in the mansion view to be able to play it. So what we're going to do is, I haven't even looked. I know I got a ton of credit in here because I was jamming around. So yeah, I got a ton, and wow, I got a lot of clue number ones. That's awesome. So basically, you need 8 of these per. And what you do is you cash them in. So we're going to say redeem. I'm going to get as many as I can here because I always want to play the game. So you're trying to get these gold tickets. I'm going to push this all the way up on this one. Sweet. I got 5 tickets coming my way. What should be an automatic, at least I should be able to pull at least 1,000 points out of that, which is a lot of good loot. And I'll get into the loot in a minute. So here we go. Cash that in. Now I got 5 credits up here. I can play this game 5 times. Now, again, if you try to cash these in from the map view, it'll tell you, please go into your, basically go into your mansion view. You can't play it here. This mini game is played right here in your street, right down Main Street. So we're going to cash one of these suckers in. Let's play it. You have the rules, and go ahead and read them through. Pretty cut and dry. You get different points based on the level of the zombie. The big guys are pretty much the hardest, and then they have another one that kind of is hard. But we're also going to get into using the skills too, because the skills can help you out in this. So we'll go ahead and hit OK, and that starts your game. So this is kind of the second to, you never want to hit the babe. Up here, you have all your scoring. You can only kill the babe 3 times. I do it occasionally, but I really try not to. You have 20 waves. You can watch your waves right here. These big guys are the hardest ones. You got to get those guys quick. The guys with the pumpkins only take a shot. So now let's get into the skills. First thing, let's not waste a skill on these guys. They're too easy. You just pick them off. But let's get into skills here. We're going to go ahead and she's pretty easy too. The big guys are tough. So right here, I'm using double damage. I only get it for about 5 seconds, and then it takes a few. Oh, I did not want to kill her. So do not do that. Do not accidentally kill her. You only get 3 shots. I haven't figured out if they remove points yet. I would assume they do, but I don't know. So we got pretty good on that. Got past her. Let's go ahead and check out the frost. What this does is it slows down everything, and it's a good time to get the ones that are a little harder to kill. Again, the guys with the pumpkins, all they take is 1 shot. Right to the head, and he's gone. So we're going to go ahead and do a double here, just because you don't want to mess around with her too much. That's a good job. Now, again, this refreshes every 10 seconds, so you got it as another skill. I'm going to go ahead and use it again. Now, you do not want them getting up here. As soon as they get up here, it's considered a loss. These big guys are tough to kill. So now we got our skills back. We are now on wave 17. Since there's a little bit of traffic here, I'm just going to go ahead and get it all taken care of. And I'm going to go ahead and use one of these slowdown buffs just to get these big guys. These big guys are a lot of shots. So go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use double damage here. This will take out, the women running. They're actually pretty tough. They take about 3 or 4 shots more than these pumpkin heads. So that's pretty much it. 222 points. Pretty average. I think the highest I've ever gotten was about 235, 238, something like that. I can't remember if it was Vito or Depio. One of those guys got like 245. That's a really good score. I haven't seen that yet. Normally I don't kill the babes, but sometimes they just get in the way, or you get a little fired up. But basically, real quick, let's go ahead and see what we do. So I had the 220 points there. I know I had some earlier that I never cashed in, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we can get for that so you guys can actually see what that loot is. Where is it? We got zombie attack. We're going to go ahead and roll down here to redeem points, which is going to be the second tab there. And this right here is the loot, guys. I mean, we got, again, I have 1,586 points. I mean, this was barely playing. I mean, it was maybe 30 minutes of playing. I still got a bunch, 3 or 4 other games that we cashed in that you saw me cash in. So this is really good loot. You scroll down here, you got 8 hours for 110 right now. I get 15 8-hour speed ups. I mean, it's a pretty darn good thing here. Now this right here is the best one. Oh my God. Unfortunately, I already bought 2 earlier, so I'm done for the day. But I can get more of these as soon as the clock ends. I think at some point. I haven't checked that out yet. I hope it's not just a one-time deal. It might be a one-time deal, so keep that in mind. But again, look at this loot. For 30 minutes worth of work, I can get 15 8-hour speed ups. And then what else do they have? I know they had ammo. These are always really good. I'm always looking for ammo, always looking for steel, resource boxes. So, whoever thinks this one is not a good one, make sure you're actually paying attention to it, because it's a really good one. All right, guys, BDF crew, take this and get some loot going. Have fun.